What do you do? What it is? What it was? This is your boy Pocho, one of the Pocho Lab podcasts. Today we're gonna be talking about the 50 Northerners that invaded Southern California. Oh my God, the Northerners are coming! Oh my God, what do we do? I'm a Cholo Karen. I don't even know what to do. What do you do? What it is? What it was, bro? Why are we tripping, bro? What's up? Shout out to all these Cholo Karens tripping on men doing business, bro. Man, Crazy Hood Media. I don't know if this guy is even from our state, but he's putting out crazy narratives, not even understanding who's who. GOLDTOES, bands, and two homeboys, four deep, went to Southern California with respect. Yes, they were flamed up, or at least bands was. GOLDTOES looking like he's 20 years old. You feel me? They were looking wet like we do in the Bay, bruh. You feel me? You know what I mean? Showing them how we do it. But man, I don't know what's going on, bro. What is going on with Southern California, or just maybe it's people from out of state? I hope, because when I lived in LA, I never met a Cholo Karen in my life. I never met a gangster Karen, a fool that's worried about other fools, a fool that's worried about other men conducting business while you're on the sidelines, bruh. These fools are coming down as rappers and as businessmen, not as gangsters and norteños and sureños and all that. You guys got to stop putting the extras on it, people. Please stop putting the extras on it. Now, Pocho, you just got to slow down, bro. But the thing is, bro, I got this passion in my heart, bro. I got this passion in my heart, and I can't get it out without just spitting. But I am going to slow it down, people. Let me know if you guys like this video. It's a little bit more slowed down now. I was going a little fast just to see. So you see how it was, and I'm going to chill out a little bit. But anyway, what are we talking about today? We are talking about GOLDTOES, bands, No Jumper, Adam 22, men doing business, making moves, making his story happen. I told y'all I'm going to be the voice of reason. I told GOLDTOES I want to be the voice of reason, brother. We need somebody to be the voice of reason, really from California, not these out-of-staters living in freaking Michigan, probably in Nevada, talking about our politics. You feel me? Never even stepping foot in the Califas Landia. You feel me? On that left side, that West Coast side. You feel me? So, man, I want to be the voice of reason. And Crazy Hood Media, I like his page. I think he's a professional overall. But, bro, what are you trying to stir up? How he speaks to Bands, the leader of the Norteños. Bro, relax, bro. Bands is just an artist from Santa Rosa doing his thing. And, yes, he happens to be a Northerner. But that does not define his whole, catalog, bro. You guys got to stop this. You guys are perpetuating drama for your views, and you're creating a space where we can't do, or you're trying to create a space where we can't do business. But the reality is, homie, is that the truth will always rise to the top, and men always beat out lames, fools, and haters. So in the end, we will prosper, and we already are. He even said he's not even trying, and he already made it to No Jumper. GOLDTOES is out there making moves, plays, staying positive. He even said, you don't want to see the other side. That's a real man. He's trying to help you help yourself and not have to worry about that side of him and deal with this side of him. You feel me? So anyway, shout out to all of them. We're going to get into it all today. You feel me? This video will just shut all this north-south, no jumper drama. And we're going to, set the record straight. GOLDTOES bands going down to do business, make history, network, and do the right thing. You feel me? And they did the right thing, and they really did their thing. You feel me? I really feel like they pushed the line in a positive way as professionals and gentlemen. So please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and support a real one in the field, bro. You feel me? I'm out here trying to do my best, because ain't nobody out here trying to say the truth, though. People are just trying to say what sounds good. But I don't always sound good. I might be too fast, might be too slow, but the truth is the truth. And we need to support men conducting business, north, south, east, west. You think the Beatles worry about this? You think the Rolling Stones worried about this? You think Michael Jackson worried about this? Pause on Michael Jackson. You think, just all the superstars, Celine Dion, I don't know, just all the superstars. You think they worry about north or south or gang politics? Please, people. Let's calm down. Let's give it a chance. Give it a chance. And again, there can be a lane for the people that want to work together, and for all the lames that want to be meh, those lames can stay over there and stop yapping, because we're going to keep doing it regardless what the comment section says. And let's be clear, the 50 Northerners was a whole different separate group of Northerners from Sacramento. Shout out to them. They made a dope song. They all came together. It was beautiful. And GOLDTOES came 4 deep, and it was GOLDTOES, bands and two of Goldtoes, or I mean, two of band's homeboys, bro, and one specifically from his section. That's how we roll, four deep. You know, secure the location. We're straight. We don't need all that extra. And the thing band said, we're going down there for positive reasons, man. We're not going down there to gangbang. I never went down there to gang. I went down there to better myself. We're going. They're big cities. They have economics. They have opportunities, bro. You guys gotta stop hating. We're not coming down there to invade. We're going to big cities like everybody moves to big cities to create business, to have dreams, bro. Like it's just so weird how you fools be thinking like you run LA when you rent an apartment. You don't even own your house. Stop talking about things that you don't have. Lefty, all these fools don't run LA. They don't own shit. And you guys, please stop talking about Adam being scared or worried about you guys or leaving different locations. You think he cares? He's not worried about you. I'm not saying that the real Southside couldn't really get up in his face, but I'm saying he has armed guards. He's a professional, bro. Business people are always ready for whatever, bro. They're not worried about what you guys are. Oh my God, they're not going to put out an interview. More than anything, the more you guys hate on bands, the more Adam is going to put out the video. It's not bands. It's not Adam. It's people on the sideline, like the hater world, like Loked Out TV, like Crazy Hood Media, like all these Southside podcasts and rappers, Bozo, all these weird freaking weirdos that came out of nowhere, bro, and now trying to speak for the South, bro. The Southsiders I know laugh at these fools because they know that in the end they don't have no weight in the South. They're just entertainers, like the hater world said himself. So anyway, people, please look at, like, please try to do your research too. Just don't go for the. I understand that when the lie is more entertaining than the truth, you just want to go with the lie, but do your research. The 4 people that went to North Jumper are people from Santa Rosa and San Francisco. The 50 Northerners were in Sacramento, which is 8 hours away from LA, 7 hours away. That's like being in 4 states north and south, like, you know, it's like New York and Virginia or something. Like, bruh, it was really different. So people, that's why you guys have to watch out for these media platforms that don't show their face. They're not accountable and they don't know what they're talking about. So don't trust these platforms, bro. I can't trust Crazy Hood Media after that one. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it because he does do good media, like good stuff. But I'm just gonna have to call it out when I see things that he just got it wrong. But hey, shout out to him though. In the end, he's still doing his thing. I mean, it's quality of stuff. But I would just say, hopefully, bro, you take it more responsible because these little narratives that you put, like the North Annual Leader, and I know you got that from the Food Community. The Food Community would always put extras on their names. But in the long run, I think it'll hurt you, not help you. But anyway, it is what it is. So to all media platforms, even the ones I'm talking about, like I'm not really hating on them. I just think they should be a little bit more responsible. But I guess everybody has a program that they're trying to, fulfill. So we have a program too, and we're just trying to free our people, bro, and create small business and opportunities. And like GOLDTOES said, take everybody, us, to the top. There's no, for us, there's no North and South. There's just us. There's no Northanos, Sudanos, Bloods, Crips, Black, White. There's just us. There's just us. Us against them. Men against fools. What side are you on? In 2024, you're going to pick a side. I don't know how y'all fought. I got to watch it. I didn't get to watch it all because it was like 2 hours long. But shout out to Adam and Vance for having a 2-hour interview. Much respects to GOLDTOES for putting it all together. Just like Ben said, right in the beginning, Adam says, you're from San Jose. And I guess he thought every Northerner was from San Jose. And Ben quickly lets him know that Santa Rosa, top of the Bay, the 5th largest city in the Bay Area. And even GOLDTOES says, he's like, what about Hayward? Shout out to Haystack. But he's like, no, Santa Rosa's bigger. Because there's always this thing about Santa Rosa not getting its credit because it's a big city really representing, the greater Bay Area. And it's right on the North Coast. You feel me? But because it's just like, like 40, it's like Pomona to LA. It's like that whole situation. Is Pomona LA or is it IE? To us, it's the Bay Area, but I just like to say Santa Rosa. You feel me? I'm from Santa Rosa, baby. So I'm also from Santa Rosa, California. I'm from the community of South Park, but I also grew up in Valley Oak. And a lot of songs that bands have, you will see him saluting my neighborhood and the other neighborhood that I grew up in, 2600 block of the Valley Oak Park and West Still Lane, in the northwest part of Santa Rosa. And my neighborhood, South Park, is in the southeast part of Santa Rosa. I already talked about Bands and who he is. I just want to get more into the interview. I'm really proud of the homie. He's really been putting on for my city. He's really been representing. Yes, it is. You could maybe say it's problematic in ways because, it's gangster ass music, but at the same time, that's what's going on in my city. So, you got to respect what it is, And so He went to No Jumper. He's been now with the second, I would say the third Northerner, because the first one was from Backpack Boys. The second one was Shout Out to Lazy Boy. I'm going to do some content eventually with the homie. And the third has been Bands from the Rose, Band 707. And he's really killing it. The interview went 2 hours. It was really, I thought it was he carried himself as a gentleman and a professional. I was really proud of him. He also talked to his little ish, you feel me? And it was funny. It was deep. He talked about from his daughter to gangbanging to prison to lefty gunplay, you feel me? And I just felt like everything that they brought it was a full podcast. What do you expect out of a full podcast? Shout out to Adam 22, not 16. Adam 22, the Deuce, and for having he does a really good interview. You guys gotta watch how he interviews. He just brings people casually into the conversation and goes throughout their life, and then kind of once they're more comfortable, then he goes for the kill shots. So the big controversy is he stirring the pot or is he just doing good journalism? I would say good journalism is stirring the pot a little bit. You have to have that. Barbara Walters, Oprah, I mean, every major talk host, co-host, any kind of anchor is not afraid to ask the hard questions or the sticky questions, or like, every time Trump gets interviewed, half the questions they ask him do not have to do with politics, that's to his personal life, right? So this is what he came to do. That's why people tune in, because they know that Adam's going to give him a full professional interview and ask him the hard questions. And to be honest, a lot of artists want to be asked those questions. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of artists actually want to be told, like, asked so that they can go off. If you see in the interview right at the end, he's like, "Come on, Adam, let's do this." He's kind of, I love it. Mans was just alpha mailing Adam every time, bro. And you kind of saw how like Adam respectfully has got a little beta in him, a little cuck in him, because he would just like bow down to him eventually, kind of. But it's also, hey, Vans is his guest and all that good stuff. But he was just like, "Come on, man, you can ask me whatever, let's get to it. You feel me? Let's make this money." And so they went through it all, and he broke it down with it being from the city, how he grew up, having a little bit of Greek in him, and you feel me? His dad was like a dick too, and kind of bounced him like he kind of is like a cool ass dick. I'm kind of like that too. We're cooler dicks, but we're kind of cool dicks. You feel me? And so I thought it was very entertaining, and they go through it. Of course, he gets to lefty gunplay and challenges him that he will walk him like a dog. That he talks that he that he's like the dude in the, bro, he got him like he's the dude in the neighborhood that you go like, "Oh, clean my rims and say something for the gram," and entertaining, right? Somebody that's funny, that you're bored, so you want to be entertained while you're hustling and kind of chilling around the neighborhood. And that made me like, that's why Bands is so good at what he does, is because he's a good storyteller. Because I could see Lefty doing that, running around the neighborhood. Hey, you feel me? He tells this story of like what he thinks Lefty is, and then and I really respect him for. And there's a guy named Dubs. I was just watching him, and I have to give him respects, man. I thought he used to be a little bit too rough on everybody, but like like sensitive kind of. But he's Dubs is probably one of my favorite YouTubers right now in terms of like a honest, reaction. I was watching his reaction, and he was kind of saying like he can't get past the N word, or he can, but it's just like And Bands does say the N-word a lot. Some of the constructive criticism I might have is he looks a little bit towards the wall too much. He says the N-word too much. Even if you say the word every second, like if you're in an interview, try not to say the same word more than like a couple times if you can, like ums and buts and all those things. Just breathe, hold your breath, or hold yourself. Like when I was on radio, they said before you're going to say just don't say anything. Just be quiet. And it's one of the hardest things not to say or and. I still do it. So, and this is think about it, man. Bands was saying like he don't even take this that serious, and he's already at the top of the podcast game. Imagine that. Lefty's over here throwing his life away, getting tattoos on his forehead. And imagine, bro, no disrespect, but imagine Bands getting GT across the back of his head, no disrespect. I love GOLDTOES and all that, but I don't even think GOLDTOES would want that, So like, the main thing that I got a lot about this is it's not about North and South, but it is about man versus fool. Like Lefty's still a fool, and Bands is a man. Bands took his time and learned from it, and Lefty still is kind of struggling. And I'm not here to hate on Lefty. I think that Lefty's actually just going through it. Like he's kind of going through, like he admitted that he was going through emotional things. So I don't want to keep bashing on the dude, because once I kind of saw Bands break it down, I'm like, oh man, now I'm over here messing with somebody that's challenged. I was just like, why keep why keep going, why keep going at Lefty when I can be more compassionate? I have in my Man versus Food, shout out to Fools to Man podcast, shout out to Nino America. I do actually give Lefty some compliments. So go check out the clips I have on my page and on Nino America's page. Salute and watch out for episode 4. So he's going through the interview. He's shouting out the city. He's shouting out all the homies. He's saying he's gonna have a good time in LA. Adam tries to bait him into saying like that when he's saying that he's in LA, that he's actually trying to take shots at other people or say like, oh, he can be out here. But again, this is the only part that I feel like Adam is falling off. And the main point of this video is just to point out that there's parts of our community, I don't know if it's the art community or the entertainment community, that it takes things way too serious. Like bands went down there to do an interview. Adam is interviewing him, right? They're conducting business. Adam made some money off of it. Bands got some popularity that will help him make money off of it. They did business. That's it. It's not North versus South. I mean, all the extras we're putting on it. I mean, I cannot believe, I know that the rest of the world, or at least the people that are watching us, must think we are crazy for tripping this hard. Imagine you guys on the like comments and all you like hater ass fools, like you guys are not even embarrassed about worrying about other men conducting business. Who cares what Adam's doing? Who cares what Bands is doing? Let them do them. That's what Bands was saying with Lefty. Like, bruh, you're 6, 7, 4, 5, whatever, 8 hours away from us. You don't even know us. Why are you worrying about us? You do you, we doing us. And then when Adam asked him about LA, he's like, they're cool, they're doing their LA thing. And maybe because there was like this North and South thing, I didn't really get to know their music. But at the same time, I can respect any man's hustle to get the bag. You feel me? They got their style, I got my style. He didn't do the kind of lazy thing where they're stealing from us, because I feel like hip hop is such an influence, and like we got influenced by so many things, and it's really just a compliment. And I don't think Lefty is copying people or stealing people's beats or things. He's making songs that were done, traditional songs like Drake does, and remaking them into sicker songs. Some of the things that Lefty has done with the remix of bars are pretty sick if you think about how you make remixes of stuff. Shout out to Lefty for that creativity. Keep that creative part of you if you ever watch this. But back to Bands. So Bands, and the other thing is Bands, he challenges him to a lyrical fight, to like that he'll walk him in a fight, and then what was so funny, he was like, no, I'll wash him in a cipher, but or whatever, a battle, and he's like, and I'll whatever, and then Adam was like, no, you're just talking like lyrically, right? He's like, no, and physically, you feel me? So he physically was like, I got him, don't even trip, and so I do think, I don't know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments if you think that Bands would take Lefty or Lefty would take Bands. Do you think they should have a match? The homie came in at the end, and I shot out to GOLDTOES and to the other homie. I like how GOLDTOES was bringing everybody in, and his other homie that had the X4, I think it was NX4 or X4 on the back of his head. And that was dope. But the homie came in with that energy, softened the vibe up, and said, hey man, I put my money where my mouth is. I'm not much of a talker, I didn't come here to podcast, I came here to make money. And he's like, I'll put 10 bands on my boy Bands, and then Adam could put 10 bands on Lefty. And then Adam kind of stood up, was like, I what is up with that True Blue? And then I honestly see like that, bro. Who wouldn't? I would actually probably pay. I probably wouldn't, but now I probably would pay to watch that. Now I would probably, and if you get something that everybody wants to, feels to watch, you're gonna make money, just like what I really liked is how I told you all Bands was gonna do something maybe with Swifty, but it got all weird, and so he got cool off of it. But even that just shows the kind of man that it's the Bands is, because he was like, I was trying to brainstorm. He wasn't closed. This is what I mean. Why I think Bands could be something big is because he's remaining himself. He's not crashing out. I've done a little bit of crashing out, I have to admit, but he has done no crashing out. He even said in his interview, he's not that guy. He doesn't like to be all up in the internet. He likes the mysterious kind of vibe of the rapper, And I think, honestly, I think that there's still a space for that. I think there's a space for I think there's a space for the mysterious rapper, and there's a space for the all out, all over, all in your face rapper. Because Adam was saying like maybe Lefty, that you're doing too many interviews, you know what I mean? You're giving too much, and there's like nothing left for people to want or think about, and eventually you're just going to be kind of like bleh. So think about that, Lefty. And you feel me? Even if like say Lefty did an interview with me now after all the funk, we would blow up the internet. If I did an interview with anybody from that side of the camp, we would blow up the internet. You feel me? So even all this conflict can lead to money and bags, and you never know. You feel me? In the beginning, I wanted to do a podcast with Bozo, but you feel me? You saw how that what happened with that. I wanted to do a podcast with Icon. You see what happened with that? He took it over. He did add value, but then he took it over. And respects, hey, he did his thing. I give him. It's chess, not checkers, baby. And sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. But sometimes when you think you lose, you actually win. So anyway, what I really liked is that bands never let Adam get him twisted up. Bands showed that he was the alpha male. Bands kept giving him shots, kind of running the interview himself, giving him gifts. Uh, he did seem a little nervous in the beginning, but overall, I thought it was a great interview. I do think that Bands would knock Lefty out in a physical fight, but also it's more importantly in a battle. Please let me know what you guys think. If Lefty can beat Bands or Bands can beat Lefty in a lyrical battle and in a physical battle, which either or, what's your thoughts on that? And I do think we could do that in a way that is respectful, and we can get some tension out. And we remember, I don't know if you guys saw my other video. I did say that we wanted to do a backyard brawl with this group that was doing that to end conflict in Inglewood. There's like Samoans doing it, and then we were gonna have like music by Bozo, and we were gonna do all this stuff, but it never worked out. Imagine that. But now we could have Bozo doing music, Mr. Criminal being the pasture, praying all over everybody, Mr. Hater World doing live reactions, Icon interviewing me, interviewing people, me hosting with GOLDTOES and Lefty, and you feel me, Bands. Imagine that. Look what California could do. Look what we could do if we just came together. What Bands was saying was, I was trying to brainstorm. He's like, I was thinking about it. Like, we'll just show our side, you show your side. It's not like we're together, but we're just showing how powerful each side is. And that alone is powerful. That was a great thought. I never thought about that. You don't need to get all cheesy about like unity or anything. I never wanted to get that cheesy. Just all I ever wanted to do, I don't even care about unity. I never spoke about this before, people. All I wanted to do was, I was in the music scene where we never worried about where you were from or what you were doing. It's just how good the music was. Then I come back to LA and there's all this gangster music where everybody's worrying about who your mama is, what you did, what girlfriend you had, what you did last summer. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, bro, don't worry about what I did last summer. You feel me? Like, relax, dog. So, man, and so all these conspiracies and all this craziness just got to stop. I just think that we should be more open, like Bands was. I think it was getting worse. It might be getting worse, and hopefully we can make it get better. The reactions are really good, actually. Dubs is the best reaction. I'd say you go check out Dubs. His yeah. Go check out Adam 16 tries to play Bands and the Norte. It didn't work. That's a really good one by Dubs, and his is DUBS Dubs. He's a YouTuber that did it, was a lifer, and I've been watching his stuff for a while. I don't think he knows me, but if he does, I don't think he likes me. But shout out to you, Dubs. I like what you do. New video, 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 new video. I can't do it. I can't do it like him. That's why he's the king of new video. But I digress. So overall, GOLDTOES jumps in there, and man, GOLDTOES kills it, bro. That's why I told you guys, GOLDTOES is the guy, bro. He's the guy. He's the one. He's the one. I'm the guy next to the one, and then I'll be the one maybe. But for now, he's the one. He's been in the game the longest. He knows the game. He knows his people. He knows the conflict. He was part of the conflict, and he has spent years stopping that vibe that he had, right? Even me, I had that vibe too, and we don't want that vibe. It didn't lead to anything beneficial to our families, to our people, to our communities, to our hood, to our world. It didn't, so we're man, we want something different. This is the man, this is the year of the man, not the year of the fool. Last year was the year of the fool. I was a fool last year. This year I'm a man, baby. And the thing is, it feels good to be a man. And GOLDTOES is a man. He was saying, I'm for everybody. I want everybody to win, and even when he was asked about SPM, he's like, he took a pause. He be pausing. He paused last time. Every time he answers before SPM, he takes a nice long pause. Somebody has to clip that up and put it into a TikTok. But because he did it on American Cholo, he did it on us and Food Community, and he did it on this one too. But GOLDTOES says, nah. Or he's like, I don't know, wait, let him come out and talk. But no, he's like, nah, right now, no. But that's how I feel. Like, let SPM speak for himself. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. People are going to work with him, but let him speak his piece. Let the general public make a real decision on him, and then we can decide. Because I think most people, like Adam said, If he did those things, he's a horrible. And if he didn't, then he got really messed up. It's either or. It's not nothing in the middle. So please, people, go check out Bat's interview with Adam 22. Let me know what you think. If Adam 22 is trying to stir up the pot, or is it good journalism? Let me know if you think GOLDTOES is conspiracy theory, or is he really trying to put on for his people? He's been putting up for the North, putting up for Houston, helping all kinds of LA artists. You feel me? He tried to help Swifty. He was helping Swifty. He's helping Clarifo. He's helping a bunch. A little one. He got it's this Spider or Spanky Loke on No Jumper. He got bands. He's helping both sides. Everybody in the middle. People, stop putting the extras on. Why can't we just have a good time and look and focus on the music? One of the last things I want to talk about is how bands, bro, how bands was saying he just feels kind of sad or kind of like he doesn't want to do it because it's not really about the music. Bands is a real rapper, a real lyricist, someone that really studies it. And listen to his lyrics; they're off the hook. And even his tone, how he carries on the beat, how his delivery, it's insane, bro. It's insane. He really raps. It's a real rapper right there. It's not a Norteño rapper, Latino rapper. That's a real rapper right there, right there. So he just feels like put so much energy into this, and he's a businessman. Even me, like, I'm a businessman. I do this for fun because it's like, why would I put so much energy into something when there's so much of this drama, and does it really matter about, if I talk about something positive, I get 1,000 views. If I talk about Bozo and the drama we have, I get 12,000 views. Shout out to that. One day I do one on bands and No Jumper, 1,000 views, and it's like kind of like a positive one. I do one on Bozo and check him and make him, my son, you know what I mean? And 12,000 views. I make him my son, and then I get 12,000 views. So think about that. If I want to keep sunning fools, I can get views. If I want to like just be cool with fools, I get a couple of views. We'll see what happens. But again, GOLDTOES, there's no conspiracies. He's really a businessman. That's what Dubs is also saying, that Bands looks right with GOLDTOES because he's about business. He's edgy. He's with the business. He said if you cross that line, it's But I'm out here conducting business. I'm not worried because I got no problems and it's no sneak dissing. And he did say Swifty Blue or no Lefty Blue and Swifty Gunplay and played with those words. But those two guys played with the North there. Swifty apologized. I do expect Este Lefty Gunplay to be apologizing relatively soon. And so watch everybody watch out for the Lefty Gunplay apologizes to the Norte part 2, the Swifty Blue edition. But anything, people. I'm gonna get to this little situation I have going on soon, and I just want to thank all y'all for supporting me. We were actually passing 1.3. We were actually about to hit 1.4 million views. I have had a YouTube for 10 years or something, but longer, probably 2011, I think. But didn't start making content, this kind of content, till about 5 months ago, and seriously about 2 to 3 months ago. So everybody, we've been going up. We're getting about 20,000 views a day through our videos, shorts, and all that. On YouTube, we're getting about 150, if you can believe it, around 70,000 to 100,000, sometimes upwards of 150,000 on all platforms, from TikTok to Facebook. My Facebook is booming. My TikTok is starting to bang, and I'm even on LinkedIn and X now, if you can believe it. So check out all media platforms. Support your boy Pocho One. This is the Pocho Live podcast. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and support a real one in the field. That's really afuera with the people, really trying to bring things together, like bands, like GOLDTOES, like Adam 22, like a lot of the media that actually were supportive. A lot of the comments, go comment. If you see the comments, there's a lot of positive ones. There's a lot of cholo Karens, but they're gonna stay Karens. They're gonna stay haters and fools. This is the year of the man. This is your boy Pocho One, and I'm out.